Through my heart is feeling out. I know the voice that died. Somehow God is feeling. My heart is ready.
Sound check 1 2. Sound check 2. Sound check.
You're so good, you are worthy to be praised. Let all glory, honor be ascribed unto your name. My Lord, you're so good, you are worthy to be praised. Let all glory, honor be ascribed unto your name. Oh Lord, you have been so good. I will praise you, praise you, praise you all the days of my to be praised. Let all glory, honor be ascribed unto your name, your name. Chineke idima ikwesịrị inye ekele otuto na nsọpụrụ dịrị gị Onyenwe anyị. Chineke idima ikwesịrị inye ekele otuto na nsọpụrụ dịrị gị Onyenwe anyị. Chukwu idima n'ezie anyị na-asị gị na biko nara aja ekele. Chineke ịdị mma ikwesịrị inye ekele otuto na nsọpụrụ dịrị gị Onyenwe ya mee tumini fini wayana mapri o mebi fini pamaso bowana tumini fini wayana mapri o mebi fini pama o mebi fini pamaso Sona kirina teme na bongo na fie na bo ibi meta kuroya na bo bomba fine fini mama oh maybe.
Thank you, choir. Distinguished professors, participants, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the Entrepreneurship Development Center workshop. A few minutes from now, we're going to kick off this program. And let me appeal that please we come forward. Please let's come forward. Fill the spaces in front of you. Please. The ushers, please kindly direct them to come forward. Please, for now, let's make use of maybe the first 10 rows in each of the columns. The first 10 rows, please. The front row is for deans and directors. Please come forward, come forward. I'm seeing some persons at the back there. Just come forward. Ushers, direct them, please. Just direct them to, so that we have good coverage. Our guest speaker has arrived. The keynote speaker has also arrived. The Vice Chancellor will be here soon, and we're going to kick off this workshop. Let me once again welcome you to this all-important workshop on entrepreneurship, education as a catalyst for sustainable economic growth in Nigeria, powered by the Entrepreneurship Development, this great university. The program promises to be a rich one to enhance our knowledge on entrepreneurship education. Once again, you're welcome. Please, I want to appeal to our staff. Please kindly follow the directive of the ushers. They are here to serve you. If they ask you to move, please just kindly move. It's just for only today. Please, let's make the work easy for them. The choir, you can continue.
Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life.
Thank you, the choir. Vice Chancellor, sir, Principal Officers, our Emeritus Professor and former Vice Chancellor, the keynote speaker and guest speaker, distinguished professors, participants, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to this workshop powered by the Entrepreneurship Development Center of our great university on the theme Entrepreneurship Education as a catalyst for sustainable economic growth in Nigeria. It's my pleasure to introduce to you the father of the university, a man who loves seminars, trainings, workshops, and he gives it all the support to ensure that our staffs have the requisite capacity to excel in the assignments. He's here today, our dynamic Vice Chancellor, Professor Nlerum Esokobele, DSS ROS, Fellow Chartered Institute of Arbitrators. We have on the high table the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Admin, Professor Victor Akujuru. Also on the high table is the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Professor Valentine Mubopepu. We also have on the high table the Acting Registrar of the University, Mrs. IBS Harry. The Vice Chancellor, sir, it's my pleasure to invite to the high table the keynote speaker for today, Mr. Dare Akobo, Chairman, GCEO Panel Holdings, keynote speaker. Please bring him to the high table. Please come and bring him to the high table. Please put your hands together for him. Mr. Dare Akobo, keynote speaker. Please appreciate him. The Vice Chancellor, sir, we have the Chairman of the occasion, the Executive Secretary of the NCDMB, ably represented by Engineer Felix Agbe, the General Manager, Capacity Building Directorate, Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board. Please help me bring him to the high table. Representing the Chairman of the occasion, Engineer Felix Agbe. Appreciate him, please. Put your hands together for him. The Vice Chancellor, Mr. Chairman, sir. Let me also bring to the high table our guest speaker for today, Dr. Mrs. Nneka Okekaro, Director, Enterprise Development Center, Pan-Atlantic University, Lagos. Please help me bring her to the high table. Please appreciate her all the way from Lagos. Joining us here today, the Vice Chancellor, sir, the Chairman. Let me also invite to the high table the man who has put this together, the Director, EDC, Professor Confidence Kenwachuku. Let me also invite to the high table Dr. Chamberlain, Peterside, DG, River State Investment Promotion Agency. Let me recognize some dignitaries who have come to grace this occasion and also participate in this all-important workshop. We have our father, the Emeritus Professor S.C. Achinewu, former Vice Chancellor of this university. Just sitting by our father is the wife of our Vice Chancellor, Barrister Bibian Okobule. We have the father of science, Professor S. Diaby. Is here in our midst. We have some deans in the house. We have the Dean, Faculty of Education, Professor Isaac Dokubo. The Dean, Faculty of Science, Professor N. Boysa. We also have the Dean, Faculty of Engineering, Professor Jackson Akbar. We also have the Dean, Faculty of Communication and Media Studies, Professor Richard Amadi. They come to the front. We have, just by him, the Director, Advancement and Linkages, Professor Hudson Akbar. Professor Hudson Okoima, sorry. Professor Hudson Okoima. They would have been in front now. Professor Onyema, Dean, Faculty of Social Science. Please, our deans, if you can just come to the front. The Dean, Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Professor Solomon Elewon. Oh, I'm just seeing HOC. HOC, ma. Head of Campus, Kera. Professor Edith Chuku. And we have a whole lot of directors, all the directors. Please appreciate our directors. Put your hands together for them. Thank you. Vice Chancellor, the Chairman of Education. We also have in our midst Engineer Mrs. Osanomi Omezi, Executive Secretary, Women in Energy Network. Women in Energy Network. You're welcome, madam. And we also have Sotonye Mark Barango, the Group Company Secretary, Legal Advisor, River State Microfinance Agency. Okay, representing the MD. You're welcome, sir. And let me recognize all other guests who have come to grace this occasion. and most especially our participants. Please put your hands together for yourself. The Vice Chancellor, sir, the Chairman of Vocation. For the opening prayer, it's my pleasure to invite the Acting Registrar of the University, Mrs. IBS Harry.
Let us pray. Father in heaven, we commit today's event into your hands. We pray, O Lord our Father, that you be with us. Give us a listening ear. Let us understand what we're here for and put it into practice in future. This is our prayer in Jesus' name. Amen.
University Anthem.
We sing of thee, flower of knowledge and peace. In the garden city stands a tree, from whence inspirations come. The people of many a tongue come and search and find a golden face. All for us simple and humble song, all for excellence and creativity. Raise you, we sing of thee, flower of knowledge and peace. Busy we on toilers of thee, fruitful science and tech we grow. Keeping motions the wheel of truth, waters of the rivers always flow, to build a nation in truth, born for excellence and creativity.
Please, you can have your seat. Please, the Vice Chancellor said I should announce that the deans should take the front row. Deans, directors, please take the front row. Then the other people can come forward. Please, just come forward. Feel this. Just take the seat that is empty in front of you. Let's have the deans and directors in the front row, please. Then, please, the Vice Chancellor said we should just come forward. Come forward, please. Just fill up so that we can have good coverage. Please come forward, come forward. Ushers, please just direct them. We have vacant seats in front. Please, those are this column. Those are this column. Just come forward. The Vice Chancellor, sir. Okay, let me acknowledge Professor John Ahaka, Dean Faculty of Administration and Management. Before I invite the Director and Chairman of the Planning Committee, please, Vice Chancellor, Chairman, sir, permit me to introduce those who work with the Director to put this program together. The Chairman is the Director, Professor Confidence Wachuku. We have as members Professor Samuel Wemedo, member of the committee. He's also the director of pre-degree program. Please put your hands together for him. We have Professor Justin Gabriel, member of the committee, and also director, alumni relations. We have Engineer Chinwo Chika, member of the committee. And we have Miriam Ade Opara, the secretary of the committee. I'm also a member of the committee. My name is Victor Banigo. You can clap. Thank you. Thank you. The Vice Chancellor, the Chairman, sir, it's now my pleasure to invite the Director of the Entrepreneurship Development Center and also the Chairman of the Planning Committee for his welcome address. Please put your hands together for him.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, the Chairman of the occasion, our keynote speaker and our guest lecturer, the research DVCs, and other members of the high table, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all other protocol duly observed. It is with this sense of humility and sincerity of purpose that I welcome all of you from far and near to this one-day workshop on entrepreneurship education. In partnership with Entrepreneurship and Innovation Center Limited, the first of its kind in this university coming from the center. I heartily welcome our keynote speaker, Mr. Dare Akobo, GCEO, Chairman, Pana Holdings, and the guest speaker, Dr. Mrs. Nneka Okekaro, Director, Enterprise Development Center, Pan Atlantic University, Lagos. Let me in a special way thank and appreciate the Vice Chancellor of this great university, Professor Nlerum Sondo Kobule, DSSRS, FRF Fellow, Chartered Institute of Arbitrator, and the entire management team for their support and approval for the hosting of this workshop. The primary purpose of this Entrepreneurship Development Center workshop is to recalibrate the mindset of our students, the public, on entrepreneurial skills to think, create, and innovate for local enterprise development, thereby causing an increase in job and wealth creation. This is a way of building capacity for young people and adding value to the ecosystem. We are living in a dynamic world where things are changing, and if the youth are trained in soft skills, digital technology, and other business skills, it will help to reduce unemployment and keep them away from social vices such as criminality, cultism, youth restiveness, drug addiction, and other concupiscence. As a way of creating further awareness about our venture creation program at DDC and arousing entrepreneurial potential among our staff, students, and university community and visitors, the center has packaged the one-day awareness workshop titled Entrepreneurship Education as a catalyst for sustainable economic growth in Nigeria. The topic is germane, considering the egregious unemployment challenges facing the nation. Both speakers for this workshop are loaded with vital information that will make us begin to think as entrepreneurs. An entrepreneur is a person who undertakes the risk of starting a new business venture here than to that problem. Let us be solution providers in this country in order to reduce the idea of people running away to other countries, especially the youth, as Japa syndrome. This welcome address will not be complete without appealing to this great audience, captains of industries, entrepreneurs, state government, companies, agencies, and parastatals to assist the Entrepreneurship Development Center, Rivers State University, Port Harcourt, to address some challenges that the center is facing. The center is embarking on sewing branded laboratory coveralls or laboratory coats and uniforms for faculties and departments that wear uniform and coverall for students. The center is also expanding on other areas like bakery, digital technology, plumbing, fish farming, etc. We are breaking barriers to make RSU EDC a fashion village. Very viable and one of the best entrepreneurship development centers in the country. The center needs more funds to augment the efforts of the university. More industrial sewing machines, monogramming machines, weaving machines, soundproof generator, buttonhole machines, etc. Let me in a special way thank the national executives of the Rivers State University Alumni Association, led by Lady Prekebina Kemia Bereze, KJI, for donating 2 industrial machines, 1 industrial sewing machine and 1 industrial weaving machine to the Entrepreneurship Development Center. This is the true spirit of entrepreneurship. They identified the problem of the center and provided solution. Let me in a special way thank the chairman of today's occasion and other distinguished dignitaries for attending this EDC workshop. I know that our minds will be recalibrated for better business entrepreneurs and solution providers. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, our director. Please appreciate the director again. The Vice Chancellor, the chairman of the occasion, distinguished guests. It's my pleasure now to invite the chairman of the occasion for his opening remarks. Please help me welcome the Executive Secretary, ably represented by Engineer Felix Agbe, for his welcome remarks. Please put your hands together for him.
The Deputy Vice Chancellor, professors, and top management of this great university, our distinguished speakers, my colleagues here present, I am Timbri Augustine, General Manager, Capacity Building Directorate, NCDMB, Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board. I am here representing the Secretary of NCDMB, Engineer Felix Ogbe. Before I start, let me share his warm greetings with everyone here. He would have been here himself to deliver. That was the reason I was directed to represent him. Felix Ogbe, organizers of this workshop. It is very important that we are here today to listen to people's experience regarding why we are here today. And they have years of experience in this particular space. And it's a space that is meant for all of us here. It is unfortunate that when we talk about entrepreneurship, we look at probably people that have gone to school to read business-related disciplines. We look at probably people that didn't have the opportunity to go to the university system. Entrepreneurship is all about service. Trading is all about selling. We need to ask ourselves, why are we alive today? How can you sustain yourself if or any source of income? Why do we go to school? We go to school to generate income, to take care of ourselves. But let's care to ask, how do we generate income? Of course, we have a global principle. We can only generate income by providing service or by producing something, or by being a service provider and as well as a producer. Education is actually an investment, but we don't look beyond going to school in most cases to acquire degrees. At the end of the day, we say, oh, we have this degree, we have this, we have a first degree, we have a master's, we have PhD, so what we need is just go for employment, paid work. And if you are employed after all your degrees, it is assumed that, yes, you are there to provide service. That is why you are being paid salaries. We have to embrace the new trend. We work and get retired. At the end of the day, we'll just see ourselves as irrelevant to the society again. Most of us complain. Look at all the efforts, look at all the commitment, look at the level the politicians, our leaders have abandoned me. It is actually in our hand. Nobody limits you or restricts us to go into entrepreneurship endeavor. If you are going to school today, and at the end of the day, we cannot answer these two questions. Why are we going to school? Why am I going to school? To do what? One, to provide service. If your training today cannot answer that, then it is not an investment. If you are going for training today and you cannot answer the second question, after this training, will I be able to produce something that I can take to the market? If the answer is no, then do not invest. Not an investment. If you are going to school today or going for any training and you cannot commercialize the knowledge and the experience, then it is not important to spend your money. So the essence of going to school, of course, is to do what? To be able to provide service, to be able to produce something that you can take to the market, you can commercialize it with your hands and your brain. So that is the era we are today. If we build this skill, we will not be complaining. Our salaries are too small. Our salaries cannot take us home. Most of us have the potentials, the abilities to actually commercialize what we have. But we may not have the know-how. That is the challenge that what distinguishes. We have 4 levels. 1, you must know, you must have that desire to be successful. The second level is having the understanding of what to do. The third level is knowing what to do. And the final level is going about how to go about achieving what you actually want to do. So most of us have that desire, almost all of us. Then the second level of understanding, a percentage of us may have that understanding. Then the third level, knowing what to do. That is where we have the difference between. We have people that have gone to school to do business management, economics. Many have so many publications. But the challenge is, how do we commercialize? What can we do? Sometimes we may not have the know-how, as I've said, but partnership is very critical because you cannot do it alone. You may have the knowledge, but you may not know what to do. You may have solution and you think, yes, you are an expert in your space, but your solution may not have the commercial value that may be needed in the market if you don't engage someone that is well equipped and knowledgeable to transform that to the point that your solution will be highly commercializable in the market. So collaboration is very important. We cannot go for skill acquisition, Entrepreneurship, of course, is a skill that we have to build. We need to do that to support ourselves. Very critical. So that is the reason we are here today, and I'm happy to have our two distinguished speakers today who have experience in this space. Let's spend time to listen to them. At the end of the day, I am hopeful that the level of complaints about our income, the difficulty in thinking of what to do outside our salaries, outside our retirement, I think that will reduce. Let's feel free to ask questions where we need to ask. Let it be an interactive workshop. Let's take aside our degrees and our education, and let's listen to practical solutions, practical knowledge. At the end of the day, I believe no one will regret that we came here for this workshop. Once again, I want to thank the organizers of this workshop. I want to thank the university for doing this. I want to encourage the center, the Entrepreneurship Center, to do more, to remain focused. Do not allow what may be happening in the society to distract you. Remain focused and continue to deliver the message to everybody. We all need this. We all need skill. So at this point, I want to thank everyone for being here. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman of the occasion, host, for his speech, and thereafter he will declare the workshop open. Please put your hands together for the Vice Chancellor of the university.
Thank you very much. The chairman of this occasion, the executive secretary of the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, our brother, Engineer Felix Ogbe, ably represented at this occasion. The deputy vice chancellors of this great university, admin and academic, professors Victor Kujuru and Valentine Ombo Pepple, the guest speaker, my sister, thank you very much for honoring our invitation. I cannot thank Mr. Dare Akobo enough. He's already with us. He's one of our consultants in the Entrepreneurship Development Center. Sir, you're welcome. The registrar of the university, the director of Entrepreneurship Development Center, Professor Wachiku, the deans of faculties, HOCs that are here present, that we're organizing this kind of workshop. This is the first time in the history of this university that we are having this kind of workshop. And I'd like to give credit to the director of the center for packaging and arranging this. So when the proposal was brought, management did not waste time in approving that we have this kind of a workshop. Let me just say that this all would have been filled to the brim, but for the fact that we're on holidays. I mean, we are rounding up, and then, of course, some of the program. So that's one other thing. But be that as it may, I'm impressed with the attendance at this function today. The university is interested in developing entrepreneurship skills and abilities in not only our staff, but also our students. And we have taken the bold step of taking a number of measures to ensure that this is brought to fruition. One of those measures, you would have noticed, is the establishment of the Entrepreneurship Development Center, which is ongoing. And then, in addition to that, we have also approved and commenced academic work in the Faculty of Entrepreneurial Studies. I think to our knowledge, this is the first time that a university will have a faculty concerned primarily with entrepreneurial studies. And we have allocated a whole campus to that faculty. Even though for now they are studying here, from January, they will move to Kira campus. So that speaks to the fact that as a university, we're interested in ensuring that people have skills that will enable them to function maximally in society. The days of white-collar jobs are gone, and I think gone forever. From the university, we expected, we'll have a situation where we have a crop of persons, they will graduate, no jobs. And additional skills to be able to function very well in society. So we're training today, I think it's 300 level. We have a program level. We have a program, entrepreneurship studies for us to have skills that they can utilize when they graduate from the university. And I like to say that additionally, we are taking measures to encourage our staff in practical terms. Very recently now, those that have been buying it, of course, is coming from our university. And of course, these other ones are things that are almost normal. We have a water bottling company that is interested in this program. A water bottling company that is interested in this program. I would need to encourage our youths with a high level of unemployment. This is the best way society. And I'm happy that the chairman of the occasion is our brother from the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, who has been partnering with us in one way or the other. This is an opportunity for them to know that we have the capacity, we have the resources, the human resources that can be used to ensure that this Entrepreneurship Development Center is given the required support. So I want to call on you to refer to our brother that we need support from your board for this center to make progress. And I'm happy that Dara Akobo is here. He has been supporting us in several ways, but I know that he can do more. I would like to also urge him to do more for. Incidentally, he's an alumnus of the Rivers State University. So there's no doubt at all that he will always support us in what we are doing. But distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me say that as staff and students of the university, we need to take these lectures very seriously. We have packaged it in such a way that you have lectures from seasoned persons who have been involved in this kind of thing. Dara Akobo is somebody who is doing very, very well in business. He has a chain of businesses. And of course, he started in a very little way. Today, to the glory of God, we can attest to the fact that he has achieved success in his businesses. Of course, the special guest lecturer is director from Pan Atlantic University. We have no doubt at all because she's the director of the Entrepreneurship Center in that university. So she will share with us her wealth of knowledge in this very special area of learning. And I want to urge you to be patient, to be attentive, and to listen to them. Ask questions. Areas that you think that you need to interrogate them, so that at the end of the day, we'll come up with suggestions and the way forward for us as a university to ensure that we remain relevant in the scheme of things, and as a university that is making waves in several areas. So once more, I want to welcome you to this very special one-day workshop, and to say that it's my pleasure and privilege as Vice Chancellor to declare this workshop open. Thank you very much.
Please put your hands together for our Vice Chancellor and the father of the university. The Vice Chancellor, in his speech, he said, please feel free to take down notes, and you'll be given opportunity to ask questions. And we're going to do that during the discussion by the panelists. So you feel free, and that section will be moderated by Maudlin Park, a veteran broadcaster and journalist, who is also a senior lecturer at the Faculty of Law of this university. Maudlin Park, you're welcome. She will be moderating the panelist section. The Vice Chancellor, sir, it's my pleasure now to invite the keynote speaker. We are going to play a short video of his citation, of his brief profile. Please, studio, can you play the profile of the keynote speaker? And thereafter, he will present his keynote address.
UPRC, Advisory Board Member of the Africa Energy Technology Center, AETC Ghana, and Vice Chairman of the Business Strategy Committee of PTAN. Throughout his career, he has been honored with several excellence awards by many European business partners. Most notably, he has received the Super Vendor Delivery Performance Award and the Integrity Award by Shell, the Honeywell EMEA Best Sales Award, the European Business Council Award, the Tax Compliance Award by FIRS, the Nigerian Society of Engineers Award, and many more. Daria Kobo counts over 23 years of experience in the operations of the oil and gas sector across a wide range of the spectrum, including electrical, instrumentation, vibration and condition monitoring, flow measurement, sales, and procurement. In his early career, he has worked with the International Petroleum Company of Nigeria as an electrical instrumentation superintendent before moving on to Total E&P. During his employment with General Electric Nigeria, he stood out for his business acumen, his attention to detail, as well as for his social skills, and was eventually crowned with the award of Top Talent throughout the African continent. At that point, he realized there was a pressing need to bridge the gap between user expectations and market offerings in the Nigerian oil and gas industry. So in 2009, he took the decisive step to incorporate Plant Engineering Limited, later renamed as PE Energy Limited. PE Energy soon became recognized for its unassailable integrity and for the reverent attention it pays to regulatory compliance and standards. Daira Akobo has made PE Energy an exemplary part of the NCD program, ensuring not only strict compliance with all applicable laws and directives, but setting the bar even higher through the construction of a Center of Excellence in Trans-Amadi, Port Harcourt. The center is taking Nigerian capacity to the next level by including local assembly, manufacturing, overhaul, calibration, and production lines, as well as a consultancy and training center. Daira Akobo has risen to become a trusted point of reference for many international businesses wishing to enter Nigeria through association with a local party. Daira Akobo has been a pioneer in introducing innovative technologies in the oil and gas industry, focusing on minimizing risk and increasing performance, whether in the upstream, midstream, or downstream sectors. Most notably, he invested in a groundbreaking exploration technology that led to a contract with the DPR, now NUPRC, and the landmark discovery of reserves in the northern Nigerian frontier basin. Through Synergy E&P, he is actively expanding the application of the same technology, combined with other patented, non-conventional exploration techniques across sub-Saharan Africa. In a similar spirit, he has been systematically promoting sustainability and transparency in the oil and gas industry, promoting pipeline leak detection technologies, multi-phase pump technology, emissions monitoring, etc. Most critically, he has signed a groundbreaking agreement with Siemens Pty to modernize and expand the power infrastructure throughout the country. In addition, supported by high-level international